Do, do, do. I'm simultaneously live and offline. How does that happen? There I am. Okay. Hi, I'm Sunny. Let's play Wingspan. I guess we'll do one more with the beach background and then we'll switch it up next time I play. Beak pointing right. Okay, I think last time we had beak pointing left. So good to know there is both of them. What happens if you get them both in the same game? Hopefully one is like the first round and one is the last round or something like that. What if you got them like both next to each other and they were like facing each other like kissing birds? Okay, what are our bonus cards today? Omnivore. I haven't played that one in a while. Why does it say I have 0 viewers? I am a viewer. I am here. Usually it shows me 1 and it's me. I guess I'm not watching myself today. Alright, well I'll do Omnivore. Because I haven't done it in a long time. I like the ones that are a per bird goal because then I try and make it my sub goal to like play all birds, have all my birds that I play fit the category. It doesn't usually work, but yeah, forest population monitor looks fun too. We did the wetlands population monitor a little while ago, so I'm not super motivated to do the same thing in the forest right now. I'm sure I will at some point. Omnivore Expert only gives me 1 bird as an option. Let's see what's in the wetlands right now. Nothing. Okay. I think I would like to play either the Wilson Snipe or the Eurasian Kestrel, even though they are not omnivores, because I would like to get something in the wetlands. The Wilson Snipe would give me more birds cards, which is a huge bonus. The Eurasian Kestrel has its beak pointing to the right. Also, it has a good hunting power. That could be fun. Oof, decisions. I'm not taking both of them. I feel like the Wilson Snipe is the smarter choice, but the Eurasian Kestrel could be the more fun choice. Let's just take it. I've played, it's an Asia expansion bird, so I haven't really had the opportunity to play it before, whereas the Wilson Snipe is from the original game, so I've played it a million times. Alright, what food are we taking? We'll take a rat for the Kestrel, and then we'll take a worm and a grain for the Jay. Alright, let's get going. And I think I will actually play the Kestrel first, because if 2 birds come up on the tray that are omnivores, I'll want to grab both of them, which I won't be able to do without a bird there. So yeah, so you can eat the nectar and then the Jay can eat the rat. Why not? Oh, I have played the Eurasian Kestrel before, because it's not playing the fact. That's funny. I've still played it fewer times than the Wilson Snipe. It's got spots on it. Oh, I have also played the Eurasian Jay somewhat recently. Eventually I will try and like make it a goal to focus on birds I have not played in, you know, on Steam since starting here. But I do find it more fun to kind of just naturally, you know, play the birds that come up, and you get to most of them that way. Alright, let's see if the deck has anything for me. No. Great! We're off to a great start here. No rats. Okay. I still like this power better than the original version where it's roll the dice outside of the bird feeder, because, you know, at least here you're guaranteed 3 rolls. Doesn't mean your hunt will be successful, but I think it gives you a better chance than the other power does. Stick nest birds with eggs. Neither of these are stick nest birds. No. Am I just really unlucky, or are there way fewer birds than I thought? %, and I have drawn 4. So, yeah, alright, I guess for one of the 4 to be an omnivore, that would have to be 25% of cards, so... Well, hopefully I get something that I can tuck these cards under, because right now they're just chilling, and I really don't have an intention of playing any of them. I mean, it's not a horrible power, you know, if it's later game and you have like food stored up. This one's fine. It helps the other players as well, and but you need to make sure that you have 2 birds with that nest type, so that's kind of annoying if you're not going for that. I do like the Sri Lanka frogmouth, but no, not for this game. 3rd time the charm. Should play it over the Eurasian kestrel. I'm just basically throwing away my entire first round here. I mean, I could play the bald eagle just because it's 9 points. That's a decent number of points, but I wouldn't want to play it until I have laid eggs. Well, I mean, I can't play it until I have laid eggs. I wouldn't want to lay eggs until I have another bird in my grasslands. But then the best time to play it would be now, because then I can at least get 1 stick nest bird with eggs. So there's some time. Ooh, noisy miner. There you go. Alright, finally. I'm tempted by the white-throated swift too, not because obviously it has the wrong food type, but you take a bird from your hand, and I have so many to spare, so maybe I'll play the white-throated swift, even though it does not eat omnivore. Eurasian kestrel, you have failed me every single time so far, and I've played you 4 times. Very disappointed. Alright, I won't be able to play the noisy miner this round unless I am gifted a free food. No, I can't. Oh, wait. No. the aeration juice power does not give me food in my supply, it gives me cached food. Alright, I could play the white-throated swift though. I think I'll just do that, just to get something done this round. Oh good, at least someone has a grain in their supply. Watch, now that I have a nectar I need to spend, there's gonna be a whole bunch of bird choices. Could get the common Chick Chow. Tuck all my extra cards. Okay.
White-throated swift. The white-throated swift is one of the fastest birds in North America.
Cool. Oh, Spangled Drongo, you're a little late. I like your power though, it's pretty good power to have actually. Alright, Ruddy Shelduck. Yeah, I will take you, for sure. And, Brant, I will take you. I don't usually play it because usually the three, face-up birds in the tray are not birds that I want, but the fact that it is an omnivore is something I do want, so sure. Alright, so I'll keep my eye out for when there's stuff on the tray. Next time there's at least one bird on the tray that I want, I'll try and play it, but first I need to get food and lay eggs again. Alright, so is there a nectar in the brood feeder? There's not, so I will lay eggs first. No, I'll just put them in the wetlands because of this end around bonus. Alright. Okay, so I'll want to have a grain on hand and an extra food for the Brant, but first I'm focusing on the noisy miner. Ooh, I wasn't even paying attention to its power before, but that's a good power too. Alright, maybe I'll play it in the forest. I was originally going to play it in the grasslands, but then since I played my white-throated swift in the grasslands, I don't need to. Just because this gives me eggs, the grasslands also gives me extra eggs, so I don't think I need to be like doing so many eggs in a single turn, and I'm definitely going to be utilizing the forest. Oh good, someone has grain. Sorry, Blue Owl. Okay. Hopefully the perfect birds do not come up next turn.
Noisy miner. These birds are cooperative breeders, with as many as 22 males attending a nest.
So I'm just imagining like having 22 husbands, 22 dads for my daughter. That would be kind of overwhelming, I think. Maybe not. It's a lot of people to have to cook for. A lot of husbands to have to clean up after. No, thank you. Alright, I will take a nectar and a grain. Both the Brant and the Ruddy Shelduck eat grain. Oh, do I take another? Sure. I've got cards to spare, so I will discard one to take another grain. And then also discard to get more eggs. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would have food that time, but that's okay. Alright, keeping an eye. Ooh, the black-billed magpie. Alright. Alright, well, I'll tell you what I can do if it's still there in a minute. I'll use the brant to grab it. It is not, so I am not using my brant. Okay, never mind. I definitely do not want these 3 birds. I mean, in certain circumstances, like, 2 out of these 3 are decent, but yeah, the brown pelican, similar to the American goldfinch, I think it's so dumb. You know, it costs 2 fish and you gain 3 fish, so like, you spend a whole bird, you know, play a whole bird just to get a fish. Like, it's, I think, a very pointless power. The only reason I would use it, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, wow. Draw 4 cards, tuck 2 behind the spring and the other 2 to your hand. Oh my gosh, that is just such a beautiful bird, wow. Anyway, yeah, so brown pelican's probably one of those birds that I won't play, like, just naturally by playing the game a bunch. The only reason I would, I think, is if I'm going for, excuse me, if I, like, need to achieve a specific bonus, like birds that eat fish or birds with sickness, and I'm, like, desperate to play only that type of bird. But normally it's a skip. Okay, the Smew, while gorgeous, does not eat omnivore, so I think I'll play the ruddy shell. I've only got 1 turn left, so I have to play the ruddy shelduck. Alright, finally, your Asian kestrel. The good thing about playing the ruddy shelduck is because it's a round end power. I wanted to play it before the end of the round anyway to activate. Because it's a decent power. It gives you a point with a tucked card and another bird in your hand, so. Okay. Then I want to spend the egg from the noisy miner so that I have at least 2 eggs in my wetlands for the
Ruddy
bonus.
shelduck. Some say the Buddha used the way these ducks call for their mates as a symbol of attachment.
I don't know that 2 will be enough, but it's more than 0, so. There's a pretty call. Okay, choose one to keep. Well, that's a no-brainer. Actually, it's a somewhat brain. Oh, it's not like I really love the Outowin's Gull. It's only 1 point, but its power is just really good. The Hooded Crow. It's a round end, which means I'll only get to activate it twice, and that assumes that I can play it before the end of the next round. I think the Outowin's Gull is a better choice, actually. Especially with how I've been playing. Yeah. But as a, what's the word? I'm blanking on the word. But anyway, Hooded Crow, you can get tucked then. Get tucked, Hooded Crow. 2 eggs was not enough. Okay, well I tried. I feel like that round went by super fast and I didn't get anything done. Alright, let's go get some more food. Really? No one has a grain still? That's disappointing. Still wanna keep an eye on the tray for my brand. And I do think I want to get more food before I play the Auto and Skull, just so that I have enough food to be able to play my brand at any time. Because like the moment I see a bird that I want to play it. I want it to be worth the while. Alright, I'll get another fish. And a grain. Okay, nectar. Nectar counts as grain. Yay! Eggs in lots of eggs nest. Ooh, I will do that, yes. I will get rid of some of these extra birds I'm not using. Alright. The brown pelican is laughing at me right now. Oof, birds that eat fish. I mean, it's just more achievable than the birds with 30 centimeters or less because I literally have 0. And here at least I have 2 fish-eating birds in my hand. I wasn't intending to play the SMU, but I can. Alright. Maybe we try that. Try and go for that as a secondary goal because I feel like the Omnivore Expert is not going that well. Like it's 3rd round and I don't have that many birds on my board because I've been, you know, so stubborn about the ones I'm gonna play. Alright, I'll play you, but I will use at least 1 fish because I still, I do want to play the brand when it comes up. But now I can keep an eye in the wetlands for fish birds as well as omnivores.
Ottowan's gull. The population of Ottowan's gulls is recovering nicely from a low of about 1,000 pairs in the 1960s.
So I do actually need to draw bird cards, because yeah, I want to gain food to play the SMU, and I want to have a bird that I'm willing to tuck, so let's see what we got. Alright, I will play the sandhill crane, because it's an omnivore, sure. I will play the black nudie. I've only got 2 slots left, so that's Brant and black nudie. I could skip the Brant. We'll see. Oh, of course, I was planning... I still needed a bird that I wanted to tuck. Okay, I will, alright, I'll discard an egg, to get a bird just to tuck under the noisy miner. I'll just grab the house wren. Oh, I forgot about... Well, I might want him. Okay, now I've got 2 birds to be able to tuck. That's fine. No, I want some nectar. I think. I mean, another player might take it before I do, but the problem is that a lot of birds that eat fish only live in the wetlands, so like I need to be careful. If I play the Brant and the black nudie, that takes up all my wetland slots, so even if I get a 4th bird, I might not be able to play it if it doesn't live somewhere else. So, okay. Um, Actually, I'll sacrifice you for the grain. And then I'll sacrifice you for the eggs. And then, oh good, I can steal. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got the Smew and the Black Nudie. I think I'll play the Smew first so that I can, you know, increase my forest birds since I'm going to need to be getting more food. I don't even know if I'll get around to playing the Sandhill Crane, probably not. Because it eats a lot of food too.
Smir. This small duck breeds in freshwater lakes in the subarctic taiga.
Oh. It's a good power though. I could play the Pukeko instead of the Brant. Choose two to tuck. Alright, I'll tuck these two. Hang on to the other two. Yeah, I cannot play Brant and Black Nudie and Pukeko. Because they're all wetlands only. Also, I'm running out of turns. I've only got one round left. I don't think I'm going to get to 4 fish. Okay, choose one to keep. Hey, it's the snow bunting. It's one of my favorite birds. Alright, it does not matter. I'm not going to play any of these birds. But I will take the snow bunting out of love. I also love, I really like most of these birds, in different circumstances. At least I haven't had to lay eggs. I've been getting all the eggs every time I get food. That's been working out pretty well. I did not even go for this power at all, and it shows. Alright. I do have 2 more potential fish birds. Alright, I only need 2, so I can do the Black Nudie, and then I can grab one of the, oh. Sure, I guess I'm sort of pivoting between focusing on the Omnivore Expert and focusing on the Fishery Manager. Let's see, do I draw? Yeah, I can't play the Brand and the Black Nudie and the Hinga that I still don't know how to pronounce. I'm not gonna have time to get all my food and play all my birds. It's time I'm leaving the nectar and the bird feeder because I'm gonna want it. I feel like this game did not go very well. Alright, well at least I can spend a bird to get more food. So I need 5 fish. I'll just take a worm. stole from the green goose last time, so I'll steal from the yellow peacock this time. Play bird, get food. Play bird. I guess will be my last turns. Yeah, I just completely pivoted away from the Omnivore Expert, but that's okay. Not gonna have time to play either of them. Oh, look at all the owls. Alright, I'll play the black nudie first. And then spend the eggs from the noisy miner.
Black noddy. A large shoal of fish may attract a flock of 5,000 or more noddies.
This whole time I've been calling it the black nudie. And like not even on purpose, like not like to be funny. Like the great horned owl, I call the great horny owl to be funny. This one, like I literally thought that that D was an O. Oh my gosh. Oops. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Alright, whatever. I feel like I've been giving everybody way too many free eggs from my noisy miner, but it also gives me free eggs, so I guess that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. At least I'm stealing their food after giving them eggs. Yeah, I thought that D was an O. I mean, in my defense, in this font, they look very close. And also in my defense, when I first encountered this bird, I was playing it on my iPad on a much smaller screen. So, that's my excuse. Now, what I cannot defend against is, I'm sure at some point when I played it, it played the fact for me and said the name of the bird, but maybe I was on mute at the time, I don't know. I don't always listen to it when I'm playing on my iPad from, you know, if I'm in the middle of doing something, like if I'm on a work call. It does not matter which bird I keep. I can't do anything with it. Wow. This is definitely not my best end of round bonus game. Alright, how do we do? 35, pathetic. 16, okay, that one's not bad. 3 end of round. Only 6 eggs. 8 food on cards, that's not too bad. 14 tech cards, eh. Oh my god, 87. Ugh. That might... Is that my worst game to date while streaming? It might be. Maybe I did one in the 70s a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna cut for YouTube purposes by YouTube people.